Hey, what's up everybody? So, welcome back. Today was Tuesday, so of course new releases. I was going to do, a vlog type video, but unfortunately the weather here is not really that great. It's kind of rainy, crummy, windy. I didn't really want to bring my camera outside and, do all that stuff, so I ended up going just to Best Buy today, but with that being said, the past week and a half, I went to Half Price Books, I went to Goodwill, went to, an extra gaming shop that's closer to my area. So I'm basically going to go over what I picked up, because if you can see what's next to me over here, it's a pretty solid stack. Goodwill treated me right. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we have books, video games, vinyl, movie, 4K, box sets. I mean, you name it, I probably have something over here in the stack for you. So let's start with the books. I'll kind of tell you a little bit about them. So everything here was originally $3 from Goodwill. I think they were doing a sale. I don't know if it was just for that day, or I don't really know how Goodwill sales work, honestly. But basically they said anything with this color tag is 50% off. Right now they announced it over loudspeaker. And I was like, you know what? Don't mind if I do. Because $1.50 books, hardbacks, I'm going to pick them up, especially ones that I don't have. There were a couple that I do have. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to resell the ones that I do have, kind of, switch them out so that way I have hardbacks instead of paperbacks. And then I'm just going to sell those, take that money, and just basically kind of cover what I have or what I purchased for these books. So first up, these first two books are a little bit different from the other ones. These are book club editions. We have Thinner by Richard Bachman. Of course, if you don't know who Richard Bachman is, it's Stephen King. It's just a different name than he wrote under. And then, of course, Dead Zone by Stephen King. These are, again, like I said, book club editions. Basically, all that means is they're kind of printed on a little cheaper paper. I mean, if you had the books in your hand, you could definitely tell the paper is a little bit, it's like that thicker, grainier feeling. And then again, it's just basically a book club that gets permission from the people that actually put the book out originally, and then they allow them to print copies for their club, and they kind of hand them out to their members. So it's kind of cool because it's a small little niche. I mean, these don't really sell for a whole bunch more. I think both of these are probably like maybe that $7 to $15 range. So getting them for $1.50, it's still a good pickup. I do have both of these, so what I'm going to do is just sell both of these already, and then kind of just use that 10, 15, 20 bucks or so, and then just cover the cost of the rest of these books. Alright, so next books we have, of course, Stephen King's Cell. If you haven't read this book, it's weird, but it's fun. Let's just say that. We have Rose Matter by Stephen King. Basically all these books are going to be Stephen King one way or another. And then of course Lizzie's Story, Dolores Claiborne. This one is definitely not Stephen King. I'm sure you can read. But Dean Koontz, The Face. I've never really gotten into a lot of his stuff, but for $1.50, I figured why not pick it up. We'll see. Skeleton Crew. I just love the way that cover looks right there. We have Blaze. And of course, Everything's Eventual. Has 14 short stories in it. Has 1408 if you haven't seen that movie. It's a great movie, but the short story is a great story as well. Has Riding the Bullet on there. It has, 14 dark stories. But either way, they're all pretty solid. Next up, we have the Tommyknockers. I feel like you might be seeing a trend here. The Doohickey. And then, of course, Nightmares and Dreamscapes. This is the one that kind of, caught my eye at first, because I don't actually have this book. Some of them I don't have in the first place, but this one really kind of caught my eye, and then I thought, oh wow, it just looks like somebody that had a bunch of Stephen King books, dropped them all off at Goodwill, and, I'm okay with that. And then, of course, we have From a Buick 8, and this actually was brand new. This is pretty cool. I'll kind of show you guys real quick. But it came with a little poster inside the book. And it's just, it's just a Buick, and it's got his little fake stamp autograph up there. So, of course, nothing super expensive or anything, but for $1.50 hardbacks, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go for them, because usually full price they're $28, $30, $40 sometimes. Alright, next up, we're gonna go with the vinyls. I got 3 new ones. I know my last pickup, I had a couple in there as well. These just kind of came either in the mail or I found one on clearance, so that's exciting. But of course, we have Doctor Strangelove. So this is basically, it says Doctor Strangelove up top, which it is on here. But it has a bunch of different movie soundtracks as well. So of course it has like the theme from The Victors, River Kwai, From Here to Eternity. There's a lot of like older, you know, soundtracks, movie themes and stuff like that on this, which I love. I'm a sucker for anything, especially older like this, that has a lot of the movie soundtracks and themes and stuff like that on there that you probably wouldn't even hear about. Like some of these movies, I bet you probably have no idea even what they are or anything. But I love stuff like this. All right, and next up, something awesome from Waxwork that just came out like a week or 2 ago. They got it out really quick, but of course it's going to be the soundtrack from White Zombie, of course from Rob Zombie, because I'm excited to say he actually kind of reached an agreement with Waxwork, and he's going to do this for a bunch of older, you know, horror, scary movies-ish, because this came out in, I believe, 1932, so it's been a while since anybody has even kind of heard of this movie. Of course, Bela Lugosi's in this, so, I mean, you should know who Bela Lugosi is if you like horror movies, but I know he's going to do The Haunting of Hill House, the original movie that came out in, like, 1962, I believe. Don't quote me if that's wrong, but I thought it was 1962, somewhere around there. Of course, everybody probably knows it for the Netflix show that just came out like 3 years ago or something like that, but he's going to do the original. Of course, there's other movies and properties that he's going to do, but it's just awesome. I'm not a huge fan of his movies. I can't lie. Don't hate me, but I'm not a huge fan of his movies. Either way, old school stuff like this, he loves his horror movies. Yeah, Monsters was weird, but, you know, it was like a love letter, so, you know, he's creative. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't, but at least he's going there. So before I get to the next one, that White Zombie, I actually did a small little like unboxing on TikTok. I have a little short of it on YouTube, so you can kind of find it anywhere if you want to get more in depth. And if you want to see more in depth with some of the stuff that I have here, let me know. You know, I could do a short, I can go over it a little bit more, because these are, you know, different variants, different colors, different stuff that come with certain things. But either way, we have Curtain Call 2 from Eminem. This was a Target exclusive. I think it was a Target exclusive. I got it from Target. But the cool thing was, I'm in a Facebook group for vinyl records and collecting and stuff like that. And a lot of people were saying, hey, you know, go there, pick this up. It's on clearance. It might not say it's on clearance, but as long as they scan it, it will show up on clearance. And lo and behold, double LP, of course. The vinyl looks amazing. It's like a see-through fluorescent orange. But yeah, lo and behold, $17.99. It originally was $52.99. So I wouldn't pay $52 for this, but $17 is right up my alley. And then of course, this came with 2 songs that weren't on really anything else that he's released before. Of course, you can go on Spotify and you can find them and you can listen to them. But they were the From the D to the LBC. Of course, the song with Snoop Dogg after they had their beef. And then right over here is This Love featuring 50 Cent. So it's, you know, it's cool. And it's also, I think this is my first Eminem album. So thank you, Target, for putting it on clearance. So while I have price books, I had to pick this up. Really, this is gonna go kind of in the background and, you know, be a prop in the background here. But Ghostbusters on VHS. The cool thing is, you know, you'd think it'd just come out of the bottom right there, but no, it pops open on the side and has that. So I've never really seen a bunch like this. I haven't bought a lot of VHS. I think I own 2, now 3. But either way, I thought it was cool. It was like 50 cents. It's just an awesome keepsake. And, you know, it's Ghostbusters. So if you don't like Ghostbusters, then you can probably just get out. I'm just kidding. But really, though. And then, of course, the video game store that I went to, I had to pick this up. I basically had like these little, like, you buy so much and you get $10 back in cash for there. So I basically got this for free. But of course, it is Super Mario 3. And then, who knows, maybe I'll put some gameplay on here, maybe I won't. Depends how long this video is going to be, because those books took up a little while. But either way, this is one of the best Super Mario games. I love this. I mean, I'm trying to pick up all of the Super Mario games so I can play them. I have, 3 or 4 on my N64 right over here. I have my NES. It's nostalgia. I've already been playing this. I love these games. But either way, basically ended up getting this for free. I think it was like 15 or 20 bucks total. But then again, with the coupons, I think I got it for free. Besides tax was like 2 something or something like that. Either way, awesome to have. And I'm just excited that it came with this because I need to find more of these and I can't find them locally for some reason. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to get to the movies because, of course, books, vinyl, video games, VHS. Well, I guess the VHS was a movie. But I finally ended up getting Chucky Season 2. Because I have this, I might end up doing like a, ranking of the Chucky movies and series. I haven't never been a huge fan. I've never gone out of my way for Chucky, but if I can get it for a good price, which I think I ended up getting this for like, I think $10 at a buyback place, I'm gonna watch it. I mean, come on, what is he doing? Just besides showing off his 6-pack. I mean, Chucky's ripped apparently. But either way, I enjoyed the first season for what it was. It was kind of corny, but it was fun. Sci-fi's doing it, and I'm enjoying it, so why not? Of course, next we have The Apartment on 4K. Again, ended up getting this for cheap. I think it went on sale, or I don't even remember where I picked it up, honestly. But, of course, 4K, The Apartment, Jack Lemmon, it's a great movie overall. And then, of course, if I can get it from Kino Lorber for a good price, I'm gonna, because Kino Lorber puts out fantastic 4Ks. Really, Kino Lorber just puts out fantastic everything. So, if you don't know Kino Lorber, go check out their website. It's not a paid advertising or anything. I wish, but no, it's not. Alright, next up is, of course, Violent Night. I finally ended up picking this up. It's been a long time coming, but I just didn't want to pay full price, and the price didn't really go down as much as I wanted it to. Walmart had it for $13.99, which hopefully maybe it still is. If you guys haven't picked it up, go to Walmart, pick it up. But I know Best Buy, I believe, just dropped it down to around $14, $15 as well. So either way, both of those two places, I ended up getting the slipcover at Walmart. I think that all of them at Walmart had slipcovers. So if that's your fancy, then go to Walmart. If not, I mean, it's $1 difference. So whoever's closer to you. And then, of course, the big thing that came out today, I passed on the Steelbook box set. I shouldn't have, because now it's out of print or not for sale, and I'm sure they're going to sell for like $300, $400, or $500. Whatever. I just want to watch the movies, and this is a pretty solid box set either way. So, the Superman 4 movie box set. Not 5. Okay, Warner Brothers? Not 5. You can't call a director's cut another movie. It's just it's a different cut of a same movie. So, of course, you can see in here, it's just all the Superman movies, 1 through 4. And then, of course, you have the Donner cut for the other one, and that's why they call this a 5. I'm excited. The one I want to watch the most in 4K, 4. Yeah, I said it. The 4th one. I'm excited because it's going to be so bad, it's going to be good. And if it's good picture quality, I love it. Who knows? Maybe I could do it so bad it's good on that one as well. I got a whole stack over here, but I am excited to watch these movies. I love these old school. I remember watching the VHS. We had that big conversion van, and we had the VHS player and the TV right up top there. And I remember, popping the, first one in, second one in, third one's not terrible. And then, the 4th one, which was just terrible. It's fun, but it's terrible. And I didn't know you could spit. Well, whatever. We'll get to it if I do a review. But either way, what did you guys think of the haul? What I picked up? Did you like the vinyls, movies, 4Ks? Leave it down in the comment section below. Let me know. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. Hopefully I could try and get some gameplay in there. If not, I mean, it's Super Mario. You know what Mario games look like. Either way, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all that fun stuff. Let me know if you want any closer looks at anything. I could definitely do that on, TikTok. I could do a short on YouTube, do all that fun stuff. I enjoy doing those little videos. So, with that being said, we will see you guys in another video.